Greetings, listeners, and welcome to the latest installment of the Radio Free Puppets podcast. I'm recording this on Thursday, February 22nd, and I'm still on a high from doing Planet Comic-Con this past weekend. We were able to include several members of our cast, and we had a great time entertaining the kids, and let's be honest, being entertained by the kids. A big highlight for me was meeting one of my heroes, Rob Paulson. For anyone who doesn't know, he is a voice actor who was the voice of the original Raphael in Ninja Turtles, Yakko Warner, Pinky, Foulmouth, and really too many characters to possibly list. He's also the creator and host of the Talkin' Toons podcast, which is a big reason why I started building puppets to begin with. If you've never heard Talkin' Toons, Rob interviews voice actors about the business of voice acting, their experiences, and so on. The overall theme that seemed to run through the show was to just do what you love. If you have a talent, you shouldn't waste it. If you sing, sing in your church. If you act, go out for plays. If you have a crazy idea that you think will entertain others, start a YouTube channel. I listened to that podcast during a very dark period in my life, and these talented actors didn't just make me laugh and offer a little escape, they inspired me to get back to what I love, which is creating things with my hands and making people laugh. I got to tell Rob that face to face, and he told me that hearing that means more to him than I'll ever know. He told me he started that podcast by calling his buddies that happened to be saved on his phone, thinking a few people would be interested. As the show grew and that theme of do what you love became apparent, creative people like myself came to him with similar stories, and the mission of the show became inspiring creativity. He also enjoyed meeting Frankie. When I originally thought about performing a radio show with puppets, I didn't know what form this would take. When I heard about the Fringe Festival, I knew that's how I would start. I was terrified to tell anyone about what I wanted to do. It was too weird. Would anyone like it? Luckily, I have a bunch of friends that have embraced my wacky idea, and without the voices you are about to hear, this thing couldn't happen. Since Fringe, we've expanded to 2 shows a month. One is Radio Free Puppets, the scripted radio show, and the other is Just Puppets Now, which is an improv puppet show for adults. We have gathered a group of puppet enthusiasts on stage and in the audience of our shows, and it took us to Planet Comic-Con, and I can't wait to see where we're headed next. I have included a bit of Just Puppets Now in the second half of this podcast. It does contain adult humor and language, so if you're listening with your kids, I'll tell you when you need to send them out of the room. I've rambled long enough. Please sit back and enjoy an adventure that only Billy and Timmy can supply.
Jump! Flash! Sword! 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 Flash!
I can't believe your mom let you get this. It's so violent. Is this one 5 or 6?
No! This is Deadpool versus Everything 7! I finished the first 6 in 2 days and had to run to China to get the special WikiLeaks version. Do you want to turn?
No. I have to do a report on medieval England. Between my homework and piccolo lessons and the social interaction I need to be a well-adjusted adult, something the public school system forgets is part of mental health, I just don't have time anymore.
Billy, why haven't you tried Con-Cola yet?
Con-Cola!
It gives you the energy you need to do all that boring stuff and have fun.
Wow, Timmy, you can do all that with the help of Con-Cola?
Yes, Billy! Yes, I keep telling you this!
Wow, Timmy, that's... Wait, did you say you ran to China?
Yeah! The plane was too slow, so I just ran! Do you want to turn?
Well, I have to do some research on the Black Plague and... Timmy, are you okay?
My game!
Where are we, Timmy?
Hello, boys.
Timmy?
Yeah, Billy?
Strange things are afoot at the Circle Vortex.
Who are you, Mr. Potato Head?
Congratulations, boys. You have entered the Time Vortex. Only the greatest wind up here.
A vortex of time?
Yes.
We must be in the wrong place then.
Wait! A time vortex? How does that work?
Well, you see, boys, Billy, Timmy, you're traveling through time, and Timmy, you're the conduit. You're with your con-cola, and so Billy, you need to hang on tight to Timmy, please. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in whatever time you're in.
Billy!
Oh, sorry.
Now, there are a couple of rules you don't want to find yourself ever, okay? And what you know as history must stay intact. The butterfly effect is not real. Don't believe it. Otherwise, you could create a paradox.
Why do we care about a pair of ducks?
Not a pair of ducks, a paradox.
So, we can travel anywhere in time?
Exactly.
So, like, if we wanted to go to medieval England to help Billy with his assignments?
Timmy, did you get us stuck in medieval England?
Maybe.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, we could explore.
We could. Maybe we could meet some.
Excuse me, good sirs.
What? Who are you?
My name is Arthur, and I'm on my way to get a sword because my brother Kay is in the tournament. Are you guys in the tournament?
Yeah, sure are.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a horrible squire because I dropped his sword and now I can't find it. I have to find another one.
Well, why don't you just get a different one?
It's not like they just leave swords lying around, Timmy.
Hey, look! It's a sword, just lying around.
You just
You
can't
can use this one.
No, Timmy, wait! Don't pull it out!
Get it!
Timmy, you have removed the sword from the stone. You are the one true king of the Britons.
Oh.
Timmy, you can't be the king of the Britons. We have to get home. I have band practice.
What are you talking about? I bet I could be a great king of the English. I know a lot about medieval England.
No, you don't.
What is this England?
See, you didn't even know it wasn't called England yet. You know nothing.
You know nothing, Timmy Snow.
My last name is Leibowitz.
You have pulled the sword from the stone, Timothy Leibowitz. You are the one true king. The prophecy has been fulfilled. The return of the king.
So, what does this king prophecy entail?
Prophecies are never good. I saw the dark crystal.
The what?
You will bring peace to the Britons.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
You will do this by fighting for your people constantly. The battles will be hard and bloody. You will lose many friends, and in the end, you will be slain.
Never mind.
You will be slain by the child you fathered with your sister. Technically half-sister, but that sort of thing is okay in this time period.
But that's how Joffrey happened.
What's a Joffrey?
I don't want to be king of the Britons. I can't be king. Billy has band practice.
Yeah.
You have no choice. You wield the sword.
Unwield it, Timmy.
I unwield the sword. Here you go. Good luck.
Yeah.
Arthur, you have pulled the sword from the stone.
No, I didn't.
Do not argue. No, where was I? Oh, yes. You are the one true king.
Yes, folks, that's Con-Cola.
The energy drink for the fatigued medieval serf in your life. Available wherever soft drinks are sold. Side effects may include time travel turning into a potato, accidentally becoming a legendary king of England, and missing band practice. Consult your family physician before trying Con-Cola. Not now!
It's good to be the king.
Radio Free Puppets is brought to you by Just Puppets Productions. Casey Aarons played Timmy. Leland Mosby played the booming voice. Elizabeth Bird played Billy. Justin Howe played Harrison and Arthur. Billy and Timmy's Bodacious Adventure was written by Elizabeth Bird. As I said in the beginning, I am including an excerpt from our Just Puppets Now improv show, which happens every second Tuesday at the Uptown Arts Bar. This part does contain adult language, so now is the time to send the kiddos away. This was the final game we played at the very first Just Puppets Now when we played Scenes from a Hat. I hope you enjoy it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know how this game goes. You've seen it a million times. Basically, we will have a scene read off, and then two people will take the stage to perform the scene. So,
since I'm not doing anything,
since Chris is not doing anything, he's going to take the vibes, and I'm going to take a puppet. That way there's not just 30 people trying to do this shit. Genius. All right, let's begin. Like, woohoo! Woo! Boss.
Right, your first scene is rejected musicals.
I'm out!
Give my regards to Transylvania. Remember me to the Carpathian Mountains.
It's the Trump administration! My name is Justin, and I don't know shit about music. That's all.
It's a musical about puppets doing improv.
That's called Avenue Q.
Oh, okay.
This is the very serious story of President Taft stuck in the bathtub.
Oh no, I can't do it.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
No rules. Okay.
I kind of want to hear that one.
No!
Alright.
There we go. How about things you say to your dog but not your boss?
Come! No! Bad bitch! Bad!
That all came out of your butt!
Oh, I just want to kiss your snoot. Yes, I do.
Why are you licking me? Stop licking your ass! No, no, those are my underwear. You don't put those in your mouth.
I would.
Fetch.
How about excuses you'd use to call off work?
Hello? Yeah, I'm not feeling well today. I think I caught wind of your bullshit.
Sorry, I can't come to work. My dog ate my underwear and I have to take him to the ER.
Yeah, I can't come in because I have to start a revolution to free France.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in this year. Trump won.
Well, Actually, I've decided I don't believe in capitalism.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't come in today. I got stuck doing some shitty puppet show. Yeah, why am I not coming in? Oh, yeah, Radio Free Puppets became famous and I quit.
Amazing.
I lied. I quit my shitty job so I could do Radio Free Puppets. Fuck you.
How about haggling for a banana in a foreign land?
That's oddly specific.
That is oddly specific.
You want me to pay $25 for the banana? How much is that in euros? Seems reasonable.
Well, I mean, are you gonna peel it for that price? I'm not paying that much money to stick that curved thing in my mouth.
Oh.
Well, I can't really afford the banana, but I can show you how to put a condom on it.
Oh.
New subject.
I kill everything.
Everything I touch.
So you're dead.
How about at a crash site of a UFO in the Middle Ages?
Gregory, come hither.
What is it, Malachi?
I just believe I saw God fall from the sky. Do you suppose we are cursed?
Yes. A woman handing out swords from a lake is no basis for government.
Bad high school cheerleader cheers.
We're all right.
We're gonna fight our way out of the ditch. By the way, that girl in my math class is a bitch!
2, 4, 6, 8. We never masturbate, Give me an H!
H!
Give me an E!
E!
Give me an L!
L!
Give me another L!
L!
What's that smell?
L!
That's right, we're here!
The dark side of Disney princesses.
Aurora, please, I am begging you to get your ass out of bed!
I just catfished a girl. But stepmommy, it's a new thing. Living with 7 men, in an open relationship, it just works out that way. Don't worry, no one's bitten my apple yet.
How about rushing to get Black Friday deals at a Dollar General?
I just gotta get that Space Wars sword!
Out of my way! I gotta get dolls to make puppets!
Yeah!
That's a true story. True story right there.
Move, bitch! Off-brand shells and cheese are only 13 cents!
Things you don't want to hear a pilot say.
Oh, I'm so drunk.
It's going down! I'm yelling timber!
Never seen a grown man.
What?
Never seen a grown man naked.
He said, have you ever seen a grown man naked? I'm gonna say... Could the woman at 8B please come up front to join the 3,000 Mile Club?
Say, son, have you ever seen another man's cockpit?
Well, fuck, I don't know how to drive stick.
Bad times to be drunk.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here. Fuck. Poor Justin. I knew him well. He was a great guy. And he liked to play with dolls. Rest in peace.
No, I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
So I got this idea for an improv show with puppets.
Mom, I'm pregnant.
That's it.
Do it, Liz.
Yes, tonight we join Fran and Frankie Valentine on another exciting episode.
Another true story.
God, I have to write this puppet script.
Now, Mrs. Jones, I don't want you to misunderstand. Timmy is a very bright student, but he doesn't pay attention in math class, and honestly, it pisses me the fuck off! Mr. Bottom, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have cancer.
Okay, well, we're just going to take your little baby boy, and then we're going to do a quick little snip, and then we'll be done.
About dangerous things to do naked.
Welcome to Radio Free Puppets Uncensored.
I'm just going to cook some bacon here, and you do.
They say not to stick knives in toasters. I didn't say anything about...
All right, man. Well, I'm just going to take a real quick look at that transmission, and hopefully we'll have your car running in and out.
No? Do it.
Get it?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
No, too far.
What?
No.
No.
Do
it.
Well, I think you should pick me for the job today.
And with that, rejected names for Fallout Boy songs.
Honestly, this whole country is a disaster and you should all just move to France. With my friends.
Viva la revolution!
Everybody's looking at me. I don't know shit about music.
Honestly, we're just saying if someone notices. Panic at the Disco.
Alright. Most useless superheroes.
Puppet Man!
Wait! Someone's in trouble! It makes me feel really bad. That's it. I just feel really bad.
Empathy man.
Yes, my name is Facebook Boy, and I'm very good at sharing memes about disasters and doing nothing else.
Power of sending thoughts and prayers.
That man stole mine. Thoughts and prayers, man. I'm completely
I'll stop that speeding train! Pass the Tide Pods!
I can do it! Where's my cocaine?
This one has nothing on it.
Is that the last one?
No. There's one more in here. I'm just
Oh,
saying
got
that
one
one
more.
had nothing
There was
on
one
it.
with nothing.
Looks like we've got one more.
Things that seemed like good ideas at the time.
I'll stop that speeding train! Pass the Tide Pods!
So it's going to be a democracy, and we're going to call it America.
A rapping musical about America's least known founding father. I do. I love you, sweetie.
Yeah, I don't know. My husband took me to divorce court after I joined this Radio Free Puppets thing.
I was gonna say, so I have this idea for a puppet show.
Yep.
Put it in. Right now.
Let's see, my choices. Trump, Clinton, ooh, Jill Stein.
I'm gonna go to theater school. I'm gonna run for president because you know it's a total scam and we're gonna take over China. What have I done? I don't work. Of course we should get a dog. What exactly is a strap-on?
Ladies and that is our show. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm going to pass it over to Justin for a few final words.
Cool.
Improv.
Improv.
Thank you so much for listening. For updates on performances, please like and follow the Just Puppets page on Facebook at facebook.com/justpuppets42 or visit radiofreepuppets.com. Radio Free Puppets and Just Puppets Now are brought to you by Just Puppets Productions. Your Just Puppets Now puppet players were Casey Ahrens, Elizabeth Bird, Taylor Silvestro, and Justin Howe. The Radio Free Puppets theme song was composed and performed by Christopher Kazilla Jr. Radio Free Puppets and Just Puppets Now were conceived and produced by Justin Howe. Hey, that's me! I made 2 things! And remember, folks, in a world full of puppets, a nap will cure a kitty's tummy ache, according to a little girl I met at Comic-Con. So long, we'll see you on the radio.